are here, the Orange County Convention Center. Well, the West Concourse anyway, and we're not actually there yet. We're headed to MegaCon, but, well, there's no parking there, so we had to head across the street to the Hyatt Regency, the 7th floor, and we can see it from there, but we're not actually there. My first concern was, how am I going to get my wheelchair all the way across there without dying? Well, we were really just across the street. And then we had to head into the main hall. Once you get into the main hall, you just follow the signs to check in. Well, provided you didn't have a sword, you had to check in outside. Once you get inside, you got to get your wristband. If you already have a wristband, you just go through re-entry, because you're going to need that to get back in all 4 days. We only stayed for 1 day though, and then headed to the main floor. Some people were more excited than others to be going. But everybody was excited to be going. And yes, I did get permission, whether it was the Belcher family or Captain Falcon. But to really meet the cosplayers, we got to go to the back of the convention center. Come on, come with me. Back here, I met up with Cortana and a couple of Halo soldiers. They were from Altamont Springs. And you gotta admit, every group's better if you throw the Predator in with it. Although some cast members may change, Tom Servo and Crow always stay the same on Mystery Science Theater 3000. When we came across the Dalek roaming the convention center floor, I knew there was another booth I needed to visit. So we headed over to Doctor Who. Of course, they had the cool TARDIS for photo ops. But K9 was also there. But because my wheelchair batteries were dying, I missed the opportunity to go to the workshop on how to build your own Dalek. Yeah, they had workshops and comedy troupes and presentations all day long in the outside hallways. But you know, I think I had more fun meeting people like Doctor Who. Who was from Tampa? And then there was a certain marshmallow man that called to me from across the convention center floor and brought me over to the Ghostbusters booth. I was just hoping Wally Wick here wasn't going to cut off the power of the containment chamber. Who knew what could happen at that point? See, I know some movie lines. And not just because they were playing it on a loop here. There were cosplayers of all sizes, from big to little, from the incredibly scary to the incredibly funny. No, maybe it's just me, but I thought the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were supposed to be secret. Why are they plastering their name all over this Ford Fusion, and this Suzuki motorcycle, and this Polaris, whatever the heck it is? And see, I told you it's family-oriented. Look at this Jawa taking time to play with their dolls. Right next to the burned-out bodies of Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru at Luke's homestead. Okay, bad example, but R4M6 was cute. And my daughter and I both agree that these guys are geniuses. They open up the hospital, a place where you could go to have your costume repaired while you were at MegaCon. And then for a fee, you could meet celebrities. And for even more of a fee, you could get your picture taken with them. And they had celebrities from sci-fi and fantasy, from horror, gaming, voice actors, anime, comic creators, cosplayers, and internet celebrities, just to name a few. The long line at this time was for Paul Rubens, Catherine Tate, and of course, Jodie Benson, the Little Mermaid. there were plenty of food options with a convention center kind of vibe to them, and plenty of seating. In addition to the Orange County Convention Center's own security, the Sheriff's Department was there also, along with their explorers, who were there to help tourists in any way possible. But I gotta tell you, I got the impression that they probably weren't gonna be needed. I never met a nicer group of people in my life. I mean, who knew that so many people from diverse backgrounds with diverse interests in diverse things could find one place to cater to them all? But that's pretty much what MegaCon does. Now, will I go back next year? I don't know. Jury's still out. I mean, I had a good time and all, and tell me that this guy does not look just like Kylo Ren. But one of the big problems is the size. With the junky old wheelchair I have, I had to stop twice and recharge it for 20 minutes one time and a half hour another just to be able to get around on the floor. Now, granted, I've got a new wheelchair coming in 2 weeks, and I probably won't have this problem. It's really the batteries and nothing else. But it is a big venue. Now, I'm also told from reliable sources if you're coming here to do your shopping, with a few exceptions, pretty much you can get everything else cheaper online. But if you're coming for the cosplay experience, you're definitely not going to find that online anywhere. See, I never really considered cosplay as an adult because the heroes I had as a kid, I basically got to wear all those costumes for real as an adult. I mean, my heroes as a kid were things like cops and firemen in the military, and those were all uniforms I got to wear as an adult for real. Who knows, maybe it would be different if I wore a costume of something I could never be. Although I did see one guy going around in a wheelchair that was set up as a USS Enterprise. Even the arms went up and down. That was pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the other wheelchair. Made up as a Doctor Who TARDIS. That one was pretty awesome, although the kid could in no way, in any way, shape, or form, see out the sides or back of that wheelchair. All I know is there were a bunch of families doing it together. Mom, dad, kids, all together, all dressed up as their favorite characters, and spending time together. And that can't possibly be bad. So anyway, just for the family thing alone, I'm going to give MegaCon 2 gigantic, huge thumbs up. I thought it was a great day. That was Emmy. She wants to know if you've liked and commented, because liking the channel really does help us grow. And as long as she's asking, I'll ask too. If you've liked the video, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And when you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon, because that way you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.